unfortunately. I started a DBF when I was about 39. I'm now 47, so that's how long. 47 years young.
Yeah.
Like that. Amazing,
Okay.
amazing. Ups and downs, but it's in my blood now.
Okay.
You know, when I first started, and there's been breaks in between. Obviously, I think COVID threw a spanner in the works, and I had a few medical challenges last year, which didn't allow me to train. So I think that would probably be milestones. And I think the most upsetting thing for me around that was not being able to train. But yeah, I mean, there's been ups and downs, and I think for me, you know, the important thing is to just, you know, get back out there and start again. And for me now, missing out, my day doesn't start if I don't come to gym. It's in my blood. I have a lot more energy. I feel a lot younger. I mean, the compliments that I get, and not to sound vain, but the compliments that I get, you know, people have said to me that I'm like reversing, my age is reversing. I actually, if I compare photos of me 5 years ago and what I look like now, it's like I feel like I look a lot younger and healthier, and I feel fitter. I definitely have lots more energy. And I just feel great about life in general. Honestly, you know, for me, like I've never felt better than what I do right now. Honestly, like I feel like I can achieve anything I set my mind to. Before, you know, my fitness was really bad. I wouldn't be able to run on a treadmill for 20 minutes. Now I train for at least an hour every single day, minimum. Stay young, start gymming. You know, and I've attended a lot of seminars. Tony Robbins is an example. I've attended quite a few of his summits. And if you notice something about him, he always makes people stand up and dance and jump around, and you know, it's energy, your energy levels. If you want to change your mindset, you've got to start with movement. You've got to start, you know, if you want to get into a peak state, you've got to start with movement. And that is why I prefer to start my day off at the gym. A lot of the times I feel like, you know, I struggle towards the end of the day. But it's all about balance. And, you know, if you, whatever other goals that you have in life, if you're not physically fit, you know, it makes achieving those other goals a lot more harder. I will never forget that day actually. I was driving down Witkoppen and I saw this huge billboard saying lose 12 kilos in 12 weeks. And I thought, that's it. It was a few months before my 40th birthday, and I wanted to make sure I was beach ready. And so I decided I had about 12 weeks before I was going on my trip. And I thought this is a great opportunity, and my intention was to sign up for 12 weeks and then stop. And it didn't work out that way. I carried on.
Okay.
Just the energy of the people. You know, walking into this gym, you never have to feel there's no pretense. There are, you know, a lot of people that come to this gym are like family. There's what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, there's just this friendly atmosphere. Even the people that work here, the fitness marshals, when I walk into the gym, there are fitness marshals all over, that will help you, will come up to you, will greet you, will find out, what are you training today, the structured program, the owners of the gym as well that, come up and are involved in and care about your fitness journey. The structured programs are great because it gives you something to work towards. You don't want to miss out on a session. If I miss out on a session the week before, I try and catch up on the weekend, so that I stick to that. And so for me, getting that gold star at the end of my session has become, it's such an amazing feeling. I feel like a kid again, but I will not walk out of this gym without getting my gold star. I felt like that. I used to steer away from weight training. Now I do very little cardio and mostly weights. And I think, again, if you walk into other gyms, you don't get the same treatment that you do here. You've got access to fitness marshals. You don't need a personal trainer. You've got access to fitness marshals who will show you exactly what you need to do when it comes to weights. And again, we all are, there's a lot of women in this gym. So everybody's training and we all start somewhere. So, I don't know how to use most of the equipment, or not all of the equipment. And if I needed to learn something, I would just ask one of the trainers. That is probably my biggest challenge, is my eating and drinking habits. I train so hard, and for me, okay, my situation is completely different because I have a medical condition, which is the underactive thyroid, which makes losing weight for me a lot more harder. And I know that a lot of that has to do with my eating, because I think my fitness is 100%. So my eating could be a lot healthier. I do follow the DBF eating plan as much as I possibly can. When you eat wrong, you just feel so guilty because you worked so hard at your gym session and then you feeding your body with all this crap. I just love being here. I have a gym in my complex. Which means I can get to the gym much quicker. It's free, it's easily accessible, but I just prefer coming here. It's the vibe, it's the energy. Everybody's on the same path. Everyone has the same goals to stay fit and keep fit. It really is in my blood now. I did not grow up with people in my family that were fitness fanatics, or we didn't, I wasn't sporty as a kid, not really, and so I didn't have those kind of role models to push me into training, but it's just in my blood now.